Welcome. Let's take a moment to settle into this space and prepare your mind and body for the journey ahead. This is a time to release any tension, connect with your breath, and awaken a sense of love and compassion within yourself. As we move through today's practice, let each breath, each pose, and each movement flow from a place of kindness, not force. So let's begin. Lie down comfortably on your back. Allow your legs to extend naturally, or keep your knees bent with your feet flat on the floor, whatever feels most supportive. Rest your arms by your side with your palms facing up for openness or down for grounding. Close your eyes softly or your gaze gently toward the ceiling. Take a slow breath in through your nose and exhale fully through your mouth, releasing any tension or heaviness. Take 2 more deep breaths like this, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely, letting your body begin to settle into the ground beneath you. Shift your awareness inward, connecting with your breath, and notice how it feels as it flows in and out, where it resides in your body, and how it anchors you to this moment. Feel the support of the surface beneath you, grounding your entire being. Notice the points of contact, your back, your shoulders, your hips, the back of your head, all touching the earth. Expand your awareness outward for a moment, noticing the sounds around you. There's no need to name or label them. Simply allow them to be part of your present experience. Relax your jaw, allowing your tongue to rest gently on the roof of your mouth, releasing any tension between your eyebrows and softening your forehead. Now begin to deepen your breath. Inhale fully, drawing air deep into your belly, and exhale slowly, drawing your navel towards your spine. Feel your breath create a gentle wave-like rhythm in your body. Inhale as the wave rises and exhale as it falls. Allow your breath to flow naturally, like a gentle tide within you. Each breath carries whispers of calm to the deepest parts of you, grounding your awareness. In this quiet, centered space, take a moment to set an intention for your practice. It could be something simple as peace, compassion, acceptance, or strength. Whatever feels right, allow it to settle gently into your heart. As you move today, remember that every pose, every movement can arise from a place of love rather than tension. Choose to flow with love. Begin to gently bring attention back to your breath. Introduce subtle movements in your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll your wrists and ankles, or stretch if that feels good. Take a final deep breath in, filling your lungs completely. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes, carrying this sense of calm and intention into your practice. So let's begin. Inhale as you take your arms up and overhead. Exhale as you bring your knees toward your chest. Wrap your arms around. We'll rock from side to side. Massage the back against the mat. Take your arms out to a T and we'll bring the legs to a tabletop and then begin to sway your legs. So we want them to sway all the way over to the right. Allow them to gently touch and then pick them up. Bring them through the center and to the left. Allow them to gently touch. Now, if you are able to, turn your head in the opposite direction as your legs and continue to flow from side to side. And now let's bring the right knee in, extend the left leg long, give the right leg a squeeze, take the left hand across the right leg and pull that right leg across your body. Extend the right arm and take your gaze over toward the right side. Pull your right shoulder in the direction of the mat. And then roll onto your back. Give that leg a squeeze again. And we'll switch. Left leg comes in. Nice squeeze into the chest. Right arm takes the leg across the body. Left arm extends. Take the gaze over to the left side. And we'll roll back through center. Place the soles of the feet on the mat. Untuck everything on your back so that you have a nice flat and secure connection to the mat, at least as flat as your back accommodates. Some people may have more of a curvature here than others, just with the intention of bringing it toward being on the mat and tucked. Place your feet about hips width distance apart and reach in the direction of your ankles or heels. We'll do a light bridge. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll down. Just gentle movement up and down the spine. Inhale, tuck and roll up. And exhale, gently roll down. Once more, inhaling. And exhale. Inhale as you take your arms up and overhead as you lift your hips toward the sky. Exhale as you roll back down, bring your hands back overhead and toward the mat. Inhaling, lifting up and open. Feel the length from your fingertips to your kneecaps. Exhale, roll down. At the bottom of the exhale, let's go ahead, bring the soles of the feet together, knees open wide, one hand on the heart, one hand on the abdomen. Turn inward to the breath. Notice the way that it feels in your body. Let's bring the knees back into the chest and then roll to your right side. Take your right arm overhead. Press yourself up to a seated position. Sit comfortably, what's comfortable for you. We'll bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, out and down. And again through the center. Inhale. Exhale. Out and down. Right hand down, left hand overhead. Nice straight elbow, roll the shoulder open toward the sky and the pinky toward the floor. Back through center, right arm joins and then becomes overhead as the left hand meets the mat. Rolling the shoulder open, and as you exhale, pulling back the low ribs. And back through the center, both hands meet, and down. Let's bring the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale for a long spine, exhale, twist. Gaze behind you, or at the right shoulder, or in that direction. And then we return back to center and twist the other direction. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. Excellent. Release that effort. We'll face forward. Bring the knees together, swing the legs around, and come right to a tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And what we'll do is find cat and cow. So as you inhale, tilt the pelvis down, lower the belly, collarbone opens toward the front of the room. Exhale. Begin to round the back, chin to chest, tuck the tailbone. Moving at your own pace. As you inhale forward and exhale to round. Inhaling. And exhaling into cat. And I would invite play in your cat and cow. So if you feel like you want to move forward, maybe recruit the hips, feel free to do so. Or if you want to dip down, that's totally fine. Maybe you want to push back, hips over heels for cat. Feel into your cat and cow. As you travel up and down the spine, breathing in and breathing out. Now let's take the hands forward, about a handprint, fingertips pointing forward toward the front of the room. Bring your upper torso forward. Rotate your biceps toward the front of the room. We'll bend the elbows, lower all the way down. Press into the mat. Inhale up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. And then we'll take the fingertips outside of the mat on either side. Press into the fingertips, rise up. Inhale as you move through the front body and continue breathing in a way that feels good to you. Maybe you find a spot and you hold it. Or maybe you just continue moving because that is your jam. All right, let's lower down. Hands back to the mat, tuck the toes, press the hips over the heels. Child's pose. Bring the toes together, knees wide. Reach the hands all the way down the mat. Press your chest and chin in the direction of the mat. Now let's walk our hands over just outside of the mat on the right side. Place the left hand on top of the right hand. Push down into your hands and pull the left hip back. Drop your head. Walk the hands through center. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Left hand down, right hand on top. Push down, pull the right hip back. Lower the head. And let's travel through center. Place the hands down on the mat. Bring the knees back together. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Bend the knees. Perhaps sway from side to side if that feels good to you. Now let's walk the hands back toward the feet. Hang like a rag doll, and we'll sway from side to side. Maybe you'd like to clasp opposite elbows as you sway. Release the hands. Allow the sway to pause in the middle. And then press your feet into the mat and begin to roll up slowly. Let the arms hang. Bent knees, press into the feet. Tilt the pelvis, stack the spine. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. The camera didn't follow me up. Just move it up and over. So it's a little more friendly. There we go. Excellent. That's how we roll up. Mountain pose. Hands by the side, feet at hips width and distance. Feel the strength in your thighs as you lift your kneecaps. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, out and down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a plank. Inhale at the top of the plank. Exhale as you lower, maybe all the way down, maybe halfway down. Inhale up to cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Perhaps pedaling the feet, bending the knees, and swaying from side to side. Inhale as you lift your right leg. Exhale as you place it between your hands. Rotate the left heel down, warrior one as we rise up. Hips facing forward, bending into the front knee. Lower the hands, Clasp them together, pull the knuckles down, preparing for humble warrior. Inhale with a long spine and exhale as we fold forward, either over the front thigh or inside the front thigh. Release the head, neck, and jaw, and if you'd like, the hands come overhead. Root down through the feet as you use the hands to pull you back up to warrior one. Lower the hands, step back to a plank pose. Travel through a chaturanga. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift and open to cobra. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. Inhale as your left leg rises. Exhale as you place it between your hands. Rotate the right heel down. Inhale. Rise up, warrior one. Back leg extended, front leg bent at the knee. Fingers reaching for the sky, biceps by the ears. Now we prepare for humble warrior by lowering the hands, clasping them together. Pull the knuckles down. Inhale, and then exhale, fold. Pull the left hip back as you fold. Maybe the arms come overhead. Maybe you fold inside the thigh. Maybe you're on top of the thigh. And then we rise back up to a warrior one. Exhale as we lower. Step back to a plank. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift and open, cobra. Exhale back. Downward facing dog. And breathe here. Bend the knees, lower down to the mat. Press back to a child's pose. Toes together, knees wide, hands reaching down the mat. Press back up. Let's swing the legs around. Toes pointed up. Flex the feet. Inhale, arms up. Stack the spine nice and tall. Exhale, fold. Fold and release wherever your hands release. Maybe it's on your feet. Maybe it's by their side. Release your chin to your chest. And then we'll roll up to a seat. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, knees open wide. Hands along the ankles. Forearms on the thighs. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. And let's roll up to a seat, bring the knees together and begin to roll all the way down. Just a short practice today. Keep you warmed up and moving, blood flowing, mind clear. Bend your knees, place the soles of the feet on the mat. And then we're going to pick up the right leg and create a figure four by crossing the right ankle over the left thigh, just above the knee. Pick up the left thigh, pull it in toward the chest, and then thread the needle behind the left thigh. Gently pull in toward the chest. Maybe you'd like to rock from side to side. And let's place the left foot down. Keep your knees in a figure 4. Extend the arms out to the side and then gently, slowly allow your knees to fall to the right. And then take your gaze to the left. Roll back through the center onto the sole of the left foot, uncross the right leg. We'll do the same on the left side. So pick up the left leg, create a figure 4. Left foot or ankle just above right knee. Pick up the right thigh. Thread the needle behind the right thigh, and then we'll gently pull in toward the chest. This side may feel different than the other side. You still may enjoy rocking from side to side. And now let's set the right foot down. Extend the arms. Slowly and gently allow the knees to fall to the left. Your gaze goes to the right. Roll on to your back. Uncross your legs. Bring the knees into the chest. Wrap the arms around chin to chest. We're going to tighten everything into a ball before Shavasana. So just tighten all the muscles. We want to really engage everything. The toes, the calves, the thighs, fingers, arms, abs, the face. Deep breath in. And then exhale, release for Shavasana. Extend the legs long. Allow the feet to open as they will. Palms facing up by your side. And begin to tune into the breath. Tune into the way that you feel. And begin to notice all of the places where your body makes contact with the mat. Gently close your eyes or soften your gaze, turning your focus inward. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs. And slowly exhale through your mouth, letting go of any tension. Begin to notice the natural rhythm of your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest and abdomen. With each inhale, invite in the sense of calm. And with each exhale, release anything that no longer serves you. Now bring your awareness to the top of your head and notice any sensations, or perhaps a sense of lightness or stillness. Shift your focus to the back of your head, the sides of your head, and then your forehead. Let your forehead soften. Allow the space between your eyebrows to release. Feel your cheeks, jaw, and mouth. If you notice any tension here, gently invite it to dissolve. Move attention to your neck and throat and notice if you're holding any tightness. And with your exhale, let it melt away. Bring the focus to the shoulders and allow them to feel heavy, as if they are sinking into the support beneath them. Shift your awareness to your upper arms, noticing any sensation or absence of sensation, and let this awareness flow down through your arms and fingers. Feel your hands resting. Now bring your attention to your upper back. Feel the contact between your body and the mat, noticing any areas of tension or ease. Let your awareness travel down to your mid-back and lower back. Imagine your breath creating space and stillness there. Draw your attention to your abdomen. Notice the rise and the fall with each breath, the subtle movements of life within you. Shift your awareness to your hips and pelvis. Feel this area grounding you, connecting to the earth. Now bring your attention to your legs, starting with your thighs, and notice any sensation where your legs rest against the mat. Let your awareness move to your knees, then down to your calves and shins. Shift your focus to your ankles, feet, and toes. Feel the connection of your feet to the ground in this very moment. Finally, expand your awareness to your entire body, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Feel the sense of wholeness, connection, and peace within you. Take a deep, nourishing breath in and a long, releasing breath out. When you're ready, begin to bring some gentle movement back to your body. Perhaps wiggle your fingers and toes if it feels good to you, or rotating your ankles and wrists. Perhaps you'd like to reach the arms up and overhead. Carry the sense of connection and calm with you as you move throughout your day. Let's bring the knees into the chest, rock from side to side. Roll to your right side. And gently press yourself up to a seated position. If you'd like, feel free to join me with hands at heart center. We'll bow our heads in gratitude for the lineage of the practice that's come before us. And in humility, may the merits of our efforts benefit all beings everywhere. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today.
Have a lovely day.